My friends, how do we feel about doing a little Korean beauty haul today? Oh my goodness, I've got some exciting stuff in this box. I have some repurchases, I have some of your recommendations, and I bought some Korean makeup as well, to be honest with you. This video was supposed to be, at least in my mind, I thought it would be fun if I did an unboxing, but, you know, that requires a certain level of patience. And patience is a virtue that I'm working on. So I kind of tried some of this makeup. I'm actually wearing it right now. I think it all works out. I bought the makeup and most of the skincare from the stylekorean website, which is also doing a 30% off makeup right now. I am not sure how long that lasts, but I'll link whatever info I can find in the description box below, where there will also be timestamps. Which means, let's actually start this video with the makeup. If you're not interested, please feel free to skip that section. It's not a lot, but oh, I have good things to say about the makeup that I purchased. Oh, I have good things to say. I would like to start out today's video with the Clio Pro Mood palette. This is actually a face and eye palette. Here's what it looks like. Absolutely adorable packaging. Now here's the thing. I know that Clio is a very well-loved brand. It's a very popular Korean makeup brand. A lot of you have even recommended this brand to me. Now listen, as an American who very much appreciates Korean products, I'm gonna tell you honestly, that if your preferences in applying especially eyeshadow tend to be a little bit more on the higher pigment side, you might not want to buy Korean makeup palettes, especially eyeshadow palettes. They're just not typically very pigmented at all. They're much more of a soft look, which is much more popular within the country of Korea. That's all to tell you, this is not that formula. This is far, far more pigmented. I'll just do a few quick swatches here. I mean, these shimmers almost feel creamy. Okay, so there's your matte. Here's a shimmer, here's the other shimmer. I mean, that's high pigment. Now this is a face and eye palette, so you only have those 4 shades, but I do believe, yeah, no, this absolutely comes in different color selections. This is 01 Dreamy Moment, so you can choose whatever color scheme you like the most, but the highlighter is also absolutely stunning, much more pigmented than I was expecting. The blush is incredibly easy to work with, incredibly easy. If you tend to be someone who struggles with blush application, that's kind of the exception. This is all the high pigment here. These two, the contour and the blush, are easier to work with. The contour is the perfect contour. It's been a long time since I've seen a perfect contour. It's got that gray undertone to it that is what you want in shadows. Long story short, this is a gorgeous palette that is very much in line with my own preferences. I do like a little more pigment than most Korean eyeshadow palettes give me. This is amazing. I am so blown away. And then next, the Heimish Oh, I thought this was Dailism. This whole time I've placed this order up until now, I thought this said Dailism. So not like my clock. Got it. Meh. I'm not a perfect person. Anyway, Dailism Smudge Stop Mascara. No, that does make more sense. I don't know if you want a Dali-inspired mascara look. Okay, you know what? This mascara is $5, and with the 30% off, $3.50. But, just like I was explaining with the difference between preferences in US eyeshadow and Korean eyeshadow, I have noticed there's a difference in Korean mascaras. And you know what? I love the difference. It aligns perfectly with my own personal preferences in mascara. What I've noticed is that most of the Korean mascaras I've tried are not really as volumizing. They're a little bit more for lengthening. So, you know, if you prefer that look of really, really full lashes, you might not like at least the majority of the Korean mascaras I've tried so far. But instead, these lengthen and they seem to also give some lift. I feel like so many of the Korean mascaras I've tried have that curve to them, which really assists physically in giving your lashes a bit of a, they say curl, but I'd say more of a lift. But just for me personally, on an everyday basis, I feel like I don't like the overly full look on me. It looks great on others, but I just prefer a more natural look, and this is absolutely in line with that. So far, no smudging. This is a first impression, so I'll have to make sure I update. But yeah, I wanted to try this because I love Heimish's makeup remover, right? We've talked about that a lot. Many of you are also fans, so I've wanted to try more of their makeup. Yeah, I'm not disappointed at all. In fact, I'm very pleased. And you can't deny this is far less expensive than US drugstore. And finally, I got a sample from a brand I'm not familiar with. This is Giverny, and it's called the Milchak Cover Foundation. Now, I don't buy a lot of concealer or foundation products from Korea, and I really told you the reason this is just a couple of days ago, actually, when I said I've never made a Korean beauty return. Oh my goodness, I don't understand their foundation shade system. I don't understand it. How is it just 21, 23, 27? You give me a handful of numbers and I'm supposed to pick from that? Me, somebody who goes, I don't want to make any returns, so I just don't buy. I just don't buy them. And it's a shame because I do suspect there might be some really nice options here. So y'all really should start sending out more samples like Style Korean did. This is very smart. So again, wearing this, also SPF 30, but only PA++, I think because it's only using titanium dioxide as the filter. Oh my goodness though, this applies like a high-end foundation. I really couldn't believe it. It is so smooth, so easy to work with. Doesn't do any of that pilling, doesn't do any caking or leaving spots. It was just so nice to apply this. I believe they describe this as buildable medium, which I would absolutely agree with. I can see how you can build it up a lot. I didn't today. I used kind of a bit of a lighter application, and I will explain why next, and that's because, again, it only has 4 color options, and this one is probably my best option, 21, light beige. But it's just slightly off. As I was applying it, I was looking in the mirror thinking, oh, it's too light, which is funny because I'm pretty darn pale and this is not even the lightest shade. They have a number 17 option. But I think what's actually going on is I have really strange undertones. They're a bit yellow, green, and gray. So I went a little harder on the contour, which I showed you in the Clio kit, just to kind of make it look a little bit deeper, but it was when I looked in the mirror before I got dressed that I realized, oh, it's not quite a perfect match. Is that another one of those strange Alice quirks? Does everybody else do their makeup before they get dressed, or is that just me? It might be just me. It's so my outfits can perfectly correspond to the colors in my makeup, because you know, makeup's not always predictable. You don't always know what it's gonna look like on your skin, but you know what your shirt is gonna look like. All right, whatever, back to the foundation. It's really nice. It is only about $27 on the Style Korean website. So, it feels so high-end, y'all. It feels so high-end. Let's do the repurchases next. So, have I told you this is mostly Style Korean? I do have an exception. You may know this if you follow me on Instagram, but I did cave in the Amazon Prime Day deals to the Sulwhasoo Overnight Revitalizing Mask, which is a very, very nice, lovely nighttime moisturizer. So I have started using this again. The funny thing is, I feel like I don't love it as much right now as I do at other times of the year. Yeah, I think it's seasonal. I think I love this the most in the middle of winter because it's a mask that acts as a moisturizer, so you can layer it over another moisturizer. You're gonna wake up with such plump, radiant, healthy skin with this mask, and yet it does feel a little heavy. I kind of feel like I probably should do my top 10 twice a year. I wouldn't be surprised if my winter list actually is pretty different from my summer favorites. But yeah, it's a wonderful mask that is normally $54. And then I also repurchased the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics SPF 50 PA++++. It is one of my favorite sunscreens, absolutely, so went for it in the 3 for $10 deal. If you want more info on this sunscreen, I will link you my video where I compare it to the Tree. Personally, I do like this a little more than the Tree, but again, they're just both so good. And then let's get into everything else. Well, actually, let's finish off the 3 for $10 deal. Absolutely a steal. The catch with this on the Style Korean website is that you have to do a review. I thought it was going to be a written review, but they actually want an Instagram review, a TikTok review, YouTube, what have you. But dang, $3.33 for that Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, you know, a little hard to turn down. I also decided to grab the Axis Y Complete No Stress Physical Sunscreen because, kind of like I mentioned in my speed reviews video, I do want to keep trying more of these Korean mineral sunscreens, and Axis Y does offer that. Let's actually open this and do a quick swatch of it just to see. Oh, might have to shake this one up first. Yeah, you're gonna have to shake it first for sure. That is the case with a lot of mineral sunscreens. That's why they can separate. I don't know if you can see that that one's separated. But here we go. We'll use this swatch over here. Actually, oh, huh. That's quite nice too. This is an SPF of 50, PA++++. Not bad. That's actually maybe buffing into my skin even more easily than the Rovectin. Wow, actually. I cannot wait to get back to our little try-on area. I've got a lot of sunscreens I want to try. This might have to be one of them. That's impressive. Look at that. It completely buffed into my skin. Huh. I just realized I lied to y'all. That is not the sunscreen that I got for $3.33. It is this one from The Lab. What's the full name of this brand? The Lab by Blanc Du. Somehow I feel like I just said that in a really southern way. No, this is the one I got for $3.33. I have not seen many people talk about this at all. The Lab seems to be kind of one of those underrated brands. I have liked the products I've tried from them, so decided to go with this one. This one is chemical filters, so it should be even more beautiful to apply this than the Axis Y that I just tried. Let's see. See, look at that. This is why I feel if you can use the new generation of filters or chemical sunscreens in general, why not? This one feels so watery, actually. Look at that. That doesn't even look like a dewy finish. I don't like the overly dewy finish. That's the reason Beauty of Joseon won for me over Eccentree, but look at that. That might... We'll have to do a full review of this, obviously, but that might be a nice option. And then this is the third product I got for $3.33. I don't think I've ever tried a Korean neck cream. This is from the brand Medi-Peel Premium Night Thread. How about we just call it a neck cream so I don't southernize it too much. Helping skin elasticity with hydrolyzed collagen and palmitoyl tripeptide 5 to improve neck wrinkles. All right, let's open this up and ooh. That is really something, y'all. That is... Is this expired? It expires 2025. No, I guess it's just supposed to be like that. Huh. I'm gonna look into the ingredients on that one a little more, so we'll come back to it, but I am intrigued. I am intrigued. How about some of your recommendations next? Oh my goodness, so many people in so many videos constantly recommend the Missha brand to me, and I think this is the most recommended one. The Artemisia Treatment Essence, which really does have a very appealing ingredients list to me as somebody who tends to like short ingredients list, very to the point ingredients list. Let's open this up and see what the packaging looks like. Just now opening this was one of those experiences that I know some of you relate to. Every time I've looked at a picture of this, I've thought that it was a round bottle. Lo and behold, look at this. It's an oval. Oh, there's also a little stopper on it. Oh, I'm fun today. Woo! Oh my. Double fermented Artemisia annua extract. Beautiful packaging. Product seems nice also. I'm actually really excited. I am really excited to try this. I think I'm not going to open this one today. Well, we'll still take a peek at it and I'll tell you about it. The Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence. This is intriguing to me because it's a fermented product, but it is made with a higher percentage of bifida ferment. This is the opposite of what I was describing in my speed reviews, where sometimes you expect glass, but it's plastic. I don't know why I was expecting plastic, and it's really nice glass packaging. But yeah, 93% microbiome ferment complex. It's quite a few different forms of ferment, and so many of you have raved about this, so I can't wait to try it, but again, want to give it a full trial on its own. So after I try the monogalactoniacin essence, I will get a serum. I will get around to trying this. I also grabbed the Cosrx Favorites set, which was an amazing price when I bought this. I think there's still another Style Korean Cosrx sale going on now. So I'll finally be able to try the AHA/BHA Clarifying Treatment Toner, as well as the Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser, and then the oil-free Ulta. Do I think about Ulta too much? Maybe. Ultra moisturizing lotion with birch sap, and there's a mini of the snail essence in here, which I've obviously tried quite a few times, but like I said, the mini is what people should try to start out with, and I'll put this one into a giveaway. Not the full kit, just the mini. I gotta try the others. I've never tried them. And then my last product for this haul is by Lagom. I don't know why, but this video today is just a lot of terrible pronunciation and strong southern accent. I'm so sorry, I don't know what's going on. Would it surprise you if I told you that when I do a brand review, I absolutely do stand looking in my bathroom mirror over and over again pronouncing that brand name until I have de-southernized my accent. Anyway, this brand, which I promised you I will practice saying, I've been intrigued by the brand for a while, but I really wanted to try their gel to water cleanser because, as I say all the time, kind of like how I was talking about Korean mascara preference, how we align, I think that I don't have the same preferences as the majority of people in Korea when it comes to cleanser, because they seem to really like foaming, and that's great if that works for you, but my personal preference is not foaming, and I feel like every review I've seen of this says this is not a foaming cleanser. Gel to water as opposed to gel to foam would be what I like. So I'm excited to give this a try. I think this brand does use fragrance, which is why I don't, oh yeah, they do. They definitely do. Which may be why I haven't heard too much about them, but I'll give it a try, especially in a cleanser. Very low risk of irritation on my skin specifically. Well, that was a fun haul, wasn't it? I enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, I'll have links to all of these products. I don't have a Style Korean code, but I will include my other Stylevana and Yesstyle codes in the description box below, and that's it for today's video. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all next time.